Okay, we're taking a little bit of a break from pirate sets, and kind of wanted to explore some other things in the midst of sets. And usually I only did a video if it was a full-on Lego set that was released, and this one technically is, but I just have considered it more minifigures, so I didn't really think about it. And yeah, so here we are visiting set 6021, Jousting Knights, from technically the Lion Knights faction, although you have two different knights from two different factions. And this Jousting Knights set was released in 1984 during the first release of Lego Castle. And this is probably one of the cleanest examples of some minifigures from 1984 that I've ever seen. I don't think I have any cleaner or nicer minifigures, especially from the 80s, that are in this good of shape. So they were well loved, and it's called a different name in, you guessed it, the UK. The UK, this set was also known by Sir Richard and the Black Knight, and he looks great. I love him. And this is before the Black Knights came out. So the Black Falcons had in their midst a knight with the black helm in several different sets that was also referred to as the Black Knight. This was in the TV. You could clearly see this in the TV commercials in the 80s and also early 90s, although that changed in the early 90s to Black Knights, a whole completely new faction. But go watch those old commercials. They're pretty neat. So in this set you have Sir Richard and the Black Knight here. And then you also have a little kind of barrel or a stand with some of these old shields, the round shields on it, which are really cool. And a couple of extra lances to, I guess, to where you could just hang the lances with the flags on the stand and then just practice, or just use those strictly for jousting. I would assume you don't joust with the lance with the flag on it, although whenever I set up battles with Legos, I always keep their flags on with their lance. I love the color scheme of the Black Falcon Knight here. I'll refer to him as such from here on. He's got a white saddle, which is ultra rare. There's only one other, and that is in the King's Castle of that same year, 1984, with a Lion Knight. I like the red and the black, the red torso print with the black arms. That looks great. Yellow Black Falcon shields are my favorite for some reason. I don't know, I just love the color scheme. Love it. I think he's a great looking knight. He's up there for me. My favorite Black Falcon color scheme and knight comes from actually that castle the same year. There is the Knight's Castle, the tiny one, has a Black Falcon Knight with a gray helmet and a yellow saddle and shield, and black cape, and he just looks great. I love that one. Anyways, I love the mismatch of color schemes with just the simple pieces. And then Sir Richard, he is coined. I don't know if this is a Sir Richard in my setup in my Knight's world, but he certainly looks royal enough. Like, he looks regal enough with the blue and the red. That's a good color combo, but not too unique for the line knights. There are several that had this same color scheme, but he looks great. And this is in great shape with that blue shield there. It's so clean, my goodness. These saddles have the single clips from the 80s, and they are rare to find in good shape. They're usually broken. But yeah, there you go. So that's about all I can say about Jousting Knights. And there is a little bit of pieces to put together there, which is cool. Not quite a set, but I guess, yeah, technically it is. Oh, and I have instructions. Cleanest 1984 instructions I've ever seen as well. Look at that. It comes with instructions, and they're huge for this tiny set. That's kind of funny. They just look great. My goodness. Oops. Knocked him over. Huge instructions for this 1984 set. Look at that. That's crazy. But it looks great. Thanks for tuning in. There you go. 6021 Jousting Knights.